What's up, Gemini? This is going to be a love forecast for the first half of September. This is for my Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out my channel. And if you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. And if you ever can't get a hold of me, or if you'd like to explore your options, I've also put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box, and they are a wonderful company that will offer you access to so many talented readers and psychics all over the world. And if you go via the link I've provided, they're going to give you the first 5 minutes free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And otherwise, if you'd like to follow me on social media, I've put the links to my TikTok and my Instagram in the description box as well. So let's get stuck into it. Spirit, what's coming in, please, for my Gemini? Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the area of love, first 2 weeks of September. Any love messages for my Gemini? Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, first 2 weeks of September. I just saw, the Lovers card in the reverse. There could be some indecision or inability to choose. I've got the Three of Cups coming through as well, which I saw. So maybe you have more than one choice. We've got the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Well, Gemini, that could be you. Ace of Wands, lots of aces, and then the Ten of Wands. There's a wanting to release the burden in the sense of maybe there's something, could be where the choices is coming through, Gemini. There's something that's been weighing you down, a situation, and you're ready to maybe let it go. And then there could be another opportunity. The Ace of Swords is about clarity, it's about truth, and the Queen of Swords here means maybe there's a necessity to cut something away to move forward. I mean, Queen of Swords really cuts to the heart of the matter. It could really be you and your feminine energy, or otherwise this is just about truth. So there's a truth here that needs to be spoken, or a truth when it comes to self about what you really want. Ace of Swords is clarity, it's a breakthrough. I've got an Emperor here. Some of you are dealing with an Aries, or otherwise this is about sort of taking control of matters. Maybe you're feeling compelled to have a conversation with a person, or someone's coming forward to speak a truth to you. Let me just see. Page of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. There seems to be, Gemini, maybe someone that you're dealing with that you had hoped to really build something with, like a foundation with, but what they're offering is not feeling very sincere, or you've been waiting for them to come forward and make some kind of an offer and it hasn't really come through. Maybe you're feeling like there's a situation that involves children, or otherwise, and that could be what's holding the situation back. Or Page of Cups in the reverse, maybe you feel like this person's very immature. I mean, for a lot of you, Gemini, there's periods of silence between you and them, or you feel like this person's keeping something from you, and that's why you want to get to the heart of things with the High Priestess. It's been weighing you down. Maybe there's something that needs to be said or clarified, and you could have been dealing with this for some time. Knight of Pentacles, slowly and steadily working towards a goal with them. Maybe there's sort of an unknown here about where this is leading. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell me, with that Ace of Swords, the Sun card. There's a lot here around truth, Gemini. I mean, the Sun card is a clarity coming through, and the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. It could be you feeling like you want to withdraw your love from something, from someone, or you feel that you've been giving a lot in this situation. Okay? I mean, Ace of Wands to me is a passionate new start. Maybe, like I said, it could be because there's something else around you that's compelling you or attracting you. Temperance, you're growing impatient with the Temperance card in the reverse. Something's been taking a long time, and you're sort of almost ready to you might be having this experience where you're like, look, I'm done. I'm not going to sort of continue waiting for this to develop how I want it to develop. I mean, I've got the Judgment card, which is about decisions. It could be that there is some kind of a conversation coming through from this person. If you have been in silence or things haven't been revealed, the Judgment card could be the revival or the comeback round. But I'm just getting this strong message, Gemini, that something in the revelation is having you feeling like you're just sort of done with it. You want to drop it. There seems to be a lot of burdens. There's a Six of Cups, and then there's a Death card. There's like a reconnection, Gemini, but potentially an ending. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear. And you know what? Just because I say it is doesn't mean that it is. There's always, you know, infinite ways things can go, or you can make choices in this situation. I mean, I feel like there's a reconnection, and maybe there's a revisiting of old energies. Like, don't forget that Mercury is in retrograde and you are ruled by Mercury. So perhaps this is like something coming back round to be revised or worked through, and there's a clarity coming through. You understand what I mean? So maybe that's the clarity, and through that you get a reinvigoration and feel like you're setting yourself free. 10 of Wands in the reverse. I mean, death cards usually endings. It's also someone you could have had some kind of an ending with, and there's the comeback round and a clarity and a truth around 7 of Swords. I mean, the 7 of Swords is like where you feel maybe this person has been not honest with you, or there's been something that's been avoided, like a truth has been avoided. You know what I mean, Gemini? I mean, let's look at this Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. I mean, and the World. Gemini, you're closing something out because there's a new beginning for you, and I feel it's a different new beginning. But not only is it passionate, I think that you're ready to sort of, this person coming forward or that you're dealing with wants to settle down with you, or is looking like a good option for something very stable and serious. Could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There's a sense of accomplishment in maybe letting one thing go and cutting it away, getting to the heart of the matter and moving forward for something stable. I mean, this could be like marriage or commitment, or moving in with someone, and there's a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion. And someone that's really invested in you. It's a very mature energy. It's looking maybe more mature and stable than this Page of Cups in the reverse. I mean, an Emperor card, Gemini, you know, it's sort of like you might have felt that this person really was someone that would lead to the future. And again, I'm not saying for all of you, I'm not a dream killer, but I'm just saying it's looking to me like maybe there's this kind of breakthrough moment and an understanding that whatever's going on here is not actually so much what you want, or you don't want to invest your heart anymore. I'll get some oracles to try to understand what this 7 of Swords is and why there's maybe been some avoidance. Let's have a look. King of Cups. Yeah. I mean, Gemini, the thing is that you feel very connected to this person. There's a King and a Queen of Cups, but there's something about that situation that puts you in your shadow energy where you give a lot and you feel you're not getting the return. I mean, Strength card in the reverse. So there's been a bit of ego here. Maybe this person wasn't really opening up to you properly, or hasn't been. 7 of Swords, they kind of tend to avoid emotions. Page of Cups in the reverse can be that wounded inner child. But there's conversation. So Gemini, you're definitely hearing from this person. Either it's someone that you've ended things with and it's a return, it's an ex. Sorry guys, it's what the cards say. So I don't care if you don't want to hear about an ex, it just is. Or it's someone that you know, it hasn't kind of developed the way you want it to, and there seems to be something that needs to be reconciled, or something has been hidden and it's being revealed. And there's conversation around that. But the result is, Gemini, I think you don't want to invest anymore. I'll look at the new love as well with the Amira oracles. But look, we've got Empress in the reverse with the Devil card. So we've got an Emperor and an Empress. For some of you, you know, you were really wanting to build the future with this person. The Empress card in the reverse, it's like that shadow Empress. So it's feeling like there's not as much potential to grow as maybe you had hoped with this person, or maybe there's growing pains associated with this, but it's helping you to move forward and move more towards what you desire, right? Judgment cards also are our awakening. Devil card, there's something here that you felt very bound to this person, but also maybe some stuff that's holding this back, like toxic patterns or fears. I'm getting even more so like fears and opening up, and codependency issues, because maybe this was bringing about that part of you where you were like investing so much and not getting as much in return, right? There's a 2 of Pentacles. There's been back and forth, and 4 of Cups, feeling unfulfilled and maybe emotional rejection coming up. And then the Lovers card, a strong connection that ended up or is feeling quite one-sided. The Lovers card, I think I saw when I was shuffling or channeled, this is about choices or indecision. So maybe you weren't feeling wholly and completely chosen, Gemini. Or maybe by now with this situation, you're very indecisive, because 2 of Pentacles, maybe you're juggling your options and there's something else looking really alluring. Let me just see. what's going on in this situation with the mystic black rose? Okay, ravenous, hunger for pleasure. Well, the devil card's also temptations and the Two of Pentacles. So maybe, I'm sorry to say it, the Seven of Swords, maybe there's a discussion around something to do with temptations, or there's pain here. So there's something to do with guarded, putting up a wall. You know, that Seven of Swords, that can just be also distrust, guys. Like if you feel someone's holding back or not opening up properly, then that can provoke distrust, and there can be a lot of suspicion as well. You know, it's not always that someone is cheating or whatever. Devil card can just be very much toxic patterns and habits, right? Empress card in the reverse, it's like there's a lack of self-love. So this behavior could have been provoking a wound and a feeling of emotional rejection. And then there's been cycles, completely done, ending cycles, lessons learned, coming full circle. So this is sort of like the coming back round. I mean, maybe Gemini, you want to work through this stuff, but I'm just getting more so that you're sort of understanding that maybe there was some growing pains here. Look, we've got, you know, and maybe you want to move to something else, but we've got emotional bond. So that's that King and Queen of Cups, but one is in a shadow energy. Gossip, okay? I'm getting this more with this gossip, petty conversations. So there's been like some pettiness between the two of you, and then revenge, retaliation. Oh God. I mean, this is sort of what I was getting. It could have been cycles, like old issues that keep getting recycled between the two of you. Queen of Swords, when she's not in her balanced energy, Gemini, can be a little bit cutting and harsh. I'm not trying to give you hell, but it can be that when we feel provoked or like our boundaries are being overstepped, it can be sort of that reactionary energy. I mean, there's a comeback around and an opportunity to have like another conversation, but maybe there needs to be a tempering of emotions, because Temperance card in the reverse, it's like something's not tempered. So you could feel like tempers flare here. Look, I've got only you, focused on you, observing you. So this person, they're still observing you and quite focused on you. Extreme harshness, cutting off, erratic behavior, jealousy issues coming up here. Again, maybe around the wound of not feeling chosen, because this could be not just, it could be not other people so much getting in the way, but this sense of back and forth, and like you could feel that this person wasn't prioritizing you, or there could be issues around work-life balance or something like that. But there's definitely a jealousy, and the pettiness is coming up again. And then side piece, flirting with others. Okay, so for some of you, yeah, maybe this is what's going on a little bit, but I feel it's more so maybe trying to provoke reaction from one another, because there's a lot of immaturity coming up on this side. Locked because of locked away heart. You know, that's that King of Cups and the Seven of Swords. And then reflection, dark night of the soul, facing inner truth, dark shadow. It's a lot coming up around the shadows. And then trapped, mental prison. And then ego, right? Holding back, being stubborn. So maybe you and this person, you bring out the shadow side in one another, and there's a lot of this ego energy. And then I've got completely done, lessons learned, right? And then soulmates. So there is a soul connection here, but something needs to be adjusted. So the Death card is about transformation. So perhaps you and this person can work through it, though I am sensing at this time you might be integrating the lesson and moving forward onto something else, and there's a sense of accomplishment in that. Again, pettiness, petty conversations, making you the fool. So maybe a bit of this sort of energy with this conflict and drama has brought up, you know, you feeling like you're being made a fool, or maybe they feel that way, and then there's triggering, and there's retaliation, and there's jealousy, and there's game playing. That's that devil energy, Gemini, you know, because I do think there's a mutual love here, and I think there's a soul connection, but there's something that needs to be looked at within and healed. Otherwise, this is the cycles, right? Clashing. Look, family. So this is also maybe family issues and past stuff that's coming up with the wounded inner child. There's also this sense of wanting to feel safe and make a home and have a family. I've got King of Pentacles and Four of Wands here. So it's possible that that's what's actually around you. There's a new opportunity to do that, and you're feeling more pulled that way, because I've got spirit, divine intervention, shielding, protected aura, and then I've got toxic. So you might be feeling like you want to extricate yourself from this, where there's been a lot of toxicity, or you're understanding that this is toxic stuff that needs to be worked through. Maybe you and this person can work through it. I mean, Ace of Swords is honest conversations, truth. I can't predict, Gemini, how a conversation's going to go. If emotions are not tempered and things are not healed on both sides, there's going to be the round and round. You understand what I'm saying? As within, so without. So you'll just get the same. If there's opportunity to work through the triggers and heal them, then the response might be different. Do you feel me, Gemini? Okay, signs, proposal. Okay, so there's signs and synchronicities. You might also be being led in another direction. There's a lot here around commitments. Four of Wands, King of Pentacles in the world. So maybe there's someone else that's grabbed your attention that's looking like the one, and they're looking more in alignment for you. Or there could be discussion with this person, but this person, it looks like something needs to really be transformed. And there's either way, Gemini, a clarity and a truth coming through, more about what you really want. And it may require you to cut away one or the other option, okay? Depending on how things pan out in this conversation and reconnection. Let me get you a romance angel. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, something about positive thinking. So I'm not trying to give you hell, Gemini, but that Temperance in the reverse and this devil energy, it could be that there's a lot of negativity that has played into these cycles. And even if you cut this person away and don't move forward, which for a lot of you I'm sensing that's the case, it's about our mindset. Otherwise we keep recreating through our assumptions the same experience, or we have the same triggers, and therefore we keep repeating cycles and interactions with people, right? Like distrust, and then, I don't know, triggering and all of that. Yeah, new love. Okay, so there is a new love around you, Gemini, as I said. Let's see what else. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So the triggers are showing you where maybe you're not loving and appreciating yourself, and then the outside is sort of coming up like a confirmation of your limitation, your limiting belief, right? That assumption. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So this person could be coming in to express something to you. And you also have someone, I think, that wants to be very expressive and to show you love. Deception. There's distrust, I think, Gemini, from past experience, and that's why it's coming back around to be looked at. And then be mindful not to carry the past into the present and what's new, because it's not just because something has happened some kind of a way, doesn't mean it's happening again that way, because you're evolving. So why would you get the same? Do you understand what I mean? I hope I'm making sense. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So there's an opportunity here to work on this, but also there's an opportunity with someone, King of Pentacles, Four of Wands, that looks quite mature, that wants to work on creating a partnership with you. So it'll be your decision. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So taking back control of your mindset and what you're trying to heal from within, so that the outside mirrors more of that, and you in your self-loving, balanced, tempered state. Okay, Gemini? All right, I hope that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I will check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.